Okay, so for today's ab and booty workout, we're going to need a band and at least 2 dumbbells. One is fine, or we could even choose not to use dumbbells. So first 3 warm-up exercises, and then I'm going to set my timer for that 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. So we'll start out cat-cow. Hands directly under shoulders, knees under hips. We're just going to take it at your own pace, breathing in, head lifts up, belly drops, and then on the exhale, your head's going to come down and your back is going to arch. So you're coming into these 2 different positions as deep as is comfortable for you. Since your body's just warming up, don't overextend in either one position. But as your breath is able to just flow through those positions, feel free to deepen that stretched position. Continue with that. Going at your own pace. Two more in each direction. And then we're going to go into a little stability exercise. So we're going to keep our right knee down and our our left knee down and our right hand down on the mat. We're going to extend our right leg and our left hand. So first of all, I want you to rotate your right hip down to the mat just to even out your hips. And then from here, we're just going to lift. Lift and extend your right leg out behind you and your left arm out in front of you. Keeping your hips even, just a slight little pulse up. Just setting your own tempo, keeping your core engaged, making sure those hips stay even. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left hand down, right knee down, left leg up, right arm extended, same thing. Keeping your left arm stacked under your shoulders, keeping those hips nice and even. Just breathing and getting that tiny pulse up, 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 and extend. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, this hand comes back down, knee comes back down. We're just going to go into 5 cat-cows one more time. Now that we're a little bit more warmed up. 5 in each direction. Remember, you're breathing in and out. Hips stacked under, knees stacked under hips, hands stacked under shoulders. Big inhales, big exhales. 1 more in each direction, and then I'm going to set my timer and we're going to put that band on. All right, so grabbing your band up around your knees. We're going to come up to a standing position to start. So you guys can meet me there. And on around just above your knees, we're going to go into just a deep squat. So feet out wide, starting in 5. Deep squats, toes in an angle. You're going to come all the way down, all the way up. Weighting your heels at your own tempo. Big squeeze the top. So you can see how wide my legs are and my toes are at a 10 and 2. Sitting down in that imaginary chair and all the way back up. "15 more seconds. Like I'm cutting my head off when I'm standing up tall. Keep going. Last one. All right. Next one, we're going to go all the way down, halfway up, all the way back down, and then all the way up. So it's gonna look like a tiny pulse in the middle. So down, up halfway, down, all the way up. All the way down, halfway up, down, and up. We're still in that wide stance. You're still squeezing at the top. And you're getting that little pulse halfway up, back down, in the middle. Woo, I'm feeling it already. Remember, chest stays tall, shoulders back and down. Breathing, and let that go. All right, next one is going to be a hold in that low position, and we're just going to add a pulse. So set your feet, come down low, and just a tiny pulse. Barely visible to the eye. Just going down, down, down. Really no up, just down. And you're breathing, and you're relaxing your shoulders. You can squeeze your palms together in that prayer position. Keeping your chest up, head up. This is the end of our squat series right here. Breathe through it. 10 more seconds. Shoulders down, head looking straight forward. Weight in your heels, but your toes are pressing into the floor. Let it go. All right, next one we're gonna do standing, putting your weight into your left leg. We're gonna do 2 toe taps to the right, 2 taps back. Aim with that right foot tapping out. 2 taps side, 2 taps back. Weight is in your left leg with that nice soft bend. Standing up tall, finding your balance and stability through your left leg. So good. Shoulders are down, chest is open. 10 seconds left. And we're gonna go into the right side, or left side rather. Okay. Shake it out. Finding your stability in that right leg. Standing up tall, soft bend in that right leg. With that left leg out, 2 taps with that left leg to the back. Core is tight. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Great job, you guys. I love seeing that nice bend and that stabilizing leg. And let it go. All right, this next one, we're gonna go back to setting our weight in that right side. We're gonna go figure this out. Sorry guys, actually let's switch sides. We're gonna go weight in our left leg, arms up to the left, bringing that right knee up. So we're at an angle with our arms up off to the left-hand side, bringing those arms down, and our right knee comes up. So really pinching that oblique area on our right side as we come down for that angle, as that right knee lifts up. 10 more seconds. This is kind of a balance challenge, and also a challenge just trying to get that core working right on that right-hand side. Okay, so other side, Hands off to the right. I'm getting cut off the screen, sorry guys. Left leg's coming up. Arms and elbows coming down towards that knee. Staying in a really good angled position. This does require practice. So we'll do this quite often. And also requires keeping that band in the right position. 10 seconds left. You got it. Last one. All right, keep that band right where it is. Come down onto your mat. We're going to go into a pulsing bridge. So heels planted, feet hip distance. All the way down, all the way up. Just pulsing that bridge. You got it. I'm getting a hamstring stretch, cramp rather. Keep it going. Heels planted, toes to the ceiling. Pulsing that bridge. Oh my gosh, keep that going, guys. I stretch out my hamstring. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. You can hug your knees in. We'll rock side to side. We're going to go back to that same pulsing bridge. This time we're going to do 2 pulses at the top. And then come all the way back down. 2 pulses, back down, right back up. So you're also concentrating on pushing your knees against that band. 2 pulses at the top, right back down, right back up for those 2 pulses. So your feet are hip distance, but you're also pushing against that band. 15 seconds to go. And let it go. All right, this next one, we're gonna keep our right leg down on the floor. Left leg is gonna extend just past our knee. So a single leg pulsing bridge. Okay, but instead of straight up and down, we're gonna keep that leg extended just past our knee. The left leg's extended. Right heel is pressed into the floor, pulsing that single leg bridge. Good job. So this is concentrated work for that right seat. 15 seconds to go. Then we're gonna switch sides. Little touchdown, right back up. Try and keep your hips nice and even. Bring it down. All right, stretch those legs straight out. So our left heel is going to be planted. Right leg extending just past that left knee. Coming up and down. Squeezing through that left seat. You can also play around with the distance that you have your heel towards your bottom. You can bring it in closer, you can bring it out farther. Keep it going. 15 more seconds. One more bridge exercise after this one. And bring it down. All right, stretch each leg out. We're going to go into a butterfly position now. So balls of the feet are going to come together, knees out wide. Up and down. Try and push those knees closer to the floor. So knees out wide as you pulse that bridge. Halfway. Squeeze the top, light touch down, right back up. Five seconds to go. All right, roll up to a seated position, grab one of those weights. We're gonna go into a seated rotation, so keep your band on. So feet are gonna be up or resting on the floor, side to side for our seated rotation. Feet can be in the butterfly position too, if you wanna put them on the floor and bring your knees out wide. Pushing against that band. Or you can also bring the feet off the floor in that same butterfly position. Side to side. That really good rotation, 10 more seconds. And bring that weight down. Okay, we're gonna do toe touches now. So you can have a single weight, no weight, legs up straight, arms extended. We're gonna pulse towards our toes. No weight, two weights, single weight, whatever you like. Just try and keep those legs extended, arms extended, reaching for your toes. So good. Head and neck stay up. $15 seconds. All right, go ahead and slip that band off. We're gonna go into a few more ab exercises. We're gonna do straight leg first. So reaching up towards your mid-calf, alternating legs. One leg drops as the other one comes up. Head and neck stay up off the floor. Your straight leg stretch. Reaching as far up as you can. Nice, you guys, almost there. And bring it down, hug your knees in, little rock side to side. We're gonna go into our single leg stretch next, so that's when the bent knee comes in, other leg extends out to the far wall. Alternating sides, single leg stretch. Try and keep your head and neck up off the floor. You can always go down and rest. That really keeps that upper abdominal region contracted. If you can keep your head and neck up. Remember to breathe. Double leg stretches next after our 15-second rest. Almost there. And bring it down. Knees in, rock side to side. So our double leg stretch, both knees in, Both legs out, arms up overhead. Go. Yes, big hug. Big extension. 20 seconds to go. Last 10. All right, we're gonna go into crunches next. So feet can be in a tabletop position. Hands resting lightly, just crunching in towards the knees, or feet can be on the floor, pressing your lower back into the floor. Same thing. Chest is open, elbows are wide. You're lifting your head and neck up off the floor. So tabletop or feet on the floor. Elbows wide, chest open. And you're breathing. Setting your own tempo. Woo! Great job, you guys. All right, last two. We're gonna go into our roll up. So weighted or non-weighted. No pullover, just roll up. So roll that weight into your chest, all the way back up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Nice slow engagement as you roll down. And then all the way up to the ceiling. Big extension at the top. Ten seconds left. All right, set that weight down. Last one, double end crunch. So back to that tabletop position. Elbows come in as the knees come in. 2 in, 2 out. Pressing your lower back into the floor, a little bit narrower with your elbows as they come into the knees. As knees come into elbows. Big inhale coming down, big exhale coming up. Two in, two out. Guys look great, we're almost there. All right, big surprise. We're gonna go through those ab exercises one more time to finish it off. So back to our toe touches, weighted or no weights. Okay, we're reaching for those toes. Yes. Head and neck up, pulsing towards those toes. Straight leg stretches next. Ten seconds, you guys, we got it. Bring it down. Woo. Feel that burn. Weight down, So our straight leg stretch, right? One leg's coming up, the other one's coming down, switching out and reaching high as you can. Yeah, nice hamstring stretch. At the same time, you're getting all that ab work. You can always rest your head and neck down. Come right back up when you're ready. Nice, even flow. Hips stay nice and even. 10 seconds to go. And bring it down. Woo! All right, our single leg stretch is next with that bent knee. Other leg extends. Straight out. Here we go. Big hug, big extension. Feet are flexed. Really big stretch. Really big hug. Head and neck up. Elbows wide. Chest open. Halfway there. So good, you guys. Less than 10 seconds. Double leg stretches next. 15-second rest right now. Hug those knees in. We're gonna do a nice ab stretch after this. After these are all done. Ankle rotations. So double leg stretch, hugging both knees in. Come up overhead, legs extend. Only 3 more to go after this. Big hug, big extension. Ten seconds to go. And resting. Crunch. Crunch is next. Tabletop or on the floor. Chest open, elbows wide, hands resting lightly on the sides of your head. Pulsing those shoulders up off the floor. You guys are doing so good. Keep it going. Rest when you need to, then come right back into it. Five seconds left. Hug those knees in. When you're ready, we'll rock up to seated. We're going to go into that roll up. Weight stays tight to your chest as you roll down. Up overhead. 15 seconds left. All right, back to our double line crunch. And because I forgot our seated rotation, that'll be our last one after this doubling crunch. Knees in, elbows in. Knees out, elbows out. So close now. Really pulling those hips up. 5 seconds to go. All right, hug those knees in. When you're ready, we'll rock up. Finish our last one with a seated rotation, so grab that weight. Give yourself a big shoulder roll back, open your chest up, lean back. Here we go. Last 45 seconds. And we'll stretch it out. Halfway. Ten seconds. Lean back a little farther, chest open, shoulders back and down. 3, 2, 1. Woo, so good. All right, roll over onto your belly. I'm gonna stop this timer. We're gonna stretch it out for a couple minutes. So onto your belly, just resting your head and neck, forehead down onto your hands, slowing your breathing. And then we're gonna just bring our arms, forearms to our sides, fingers out nice and wide. Take a deep inhale in, and on the exhale, we're just gonna lift. Not too big, just a nice steady lift of the torso, and then come back down. Another big inhale in, and on the exhale, we're gonna lift again, maybe a little bit farther, pushing into our hands, maybe your elbows lift, and then come back down. So I'm gonna let you do this at your own pace now, coming into however big of an extension feels comfortable for you. You can stay at the top in that stretched, elongated position for as long as feels comfortable before you come back down. Remember, go with nice, steady flow of your breath. So we're going into Cobra, shoulders back, chest open. You can push into the mat with the balls of your, or with the tops of your feet. One last time. And then we're gonna come into a nice wide child's pose. So push back, knees go wide into child's pose. Arms are gonna extend out in front of you. Pushing the mat away, keeping your elbows lifted. Bringing your bottom towards your heels. Just taking in some nice deep cleansing breaths here. Before we move into just a little side stretch position. One more big inhale in. Exhale out, walking your hands over to the left as far as is comfortable, giving that nice right side body stretch in. Pushing the mat away, pushing the floor away, continuing to push your bottom towards your heels. And then when you're ready, walking back to center. And then over to the right. Continuing to push the floor away, keeping your elbows lifted, and back to center one last time. And then we'll come up into down dog, so hands under shoulders, then pushing back, lifting your hips, melting your chest towards the back of your, or towards your legs. Pushing your heels down towards the floor, and then we'll just do a little pedal So soften in your right knee, soften in your left knee, just pedaling those feet, reaching your heels towards the floor. And then a big bend in both knees, and slowly walk your hands back and round up your head. The last thing to come up, big reach towards the ceiling and bring those hands down. Great work, you guys. Such a good break for the middle of the afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day.